So there are a few quick questions that we might have to ask ourselves. It's regarding the Western governments and the international organizations they fund, specifically about the undemocratic reactions to Uganda's anti-homosexuality bill that was passed by the country's legislators, the people's representatives in the country's parliament. First of all, how come it is not Ugandans protesting, but rather foreign governments and foreign organizations, and not even foreign populations? As a matter of principle, shouldn't it be of the utmost importance that democracy and democratic values prevail, and nobody turns against democratic decisions or against democratic institutions for that matter, or the will of the people, just because the decision did not go their way? Isn't it this kind of authoritarian behavior that led to the January 6th insurrection in America, when a group of people refused to accept a democratic outcome and tried to overturn the election victory by forceful coercion, essentially leading to an attempted coup against democracy? Aren't some foreign governments doing exactly the same against Uganda today? Furthermore, where is their outrage against countries like Qatar or their other Middle Eastern allies, Asian nations, or any of the multitude of countries around the world that prohibit the scourge, some having even harsher punishments than Uganda? Or is this just white supremacism bullying an African country after racially profiling that country? Also, why would anyone try to connect HIV drugs with the homosexuality when the two actually have nothing to do with each other in real terms? And getting HIV treatment in Uganda has never been based on sexual orientation whatsoever. We have to wonder why anyone would act against their own democratic values and thus create an even greater north-south divide at this critical junction in global geopolitical history, as other countries observe what is being done against Uganda. In fact, why do those foreign countries from a particular alliance and predominantly from a particular race be the only ones shouting here? Which countries actually have a disturbing history of the bigotry of associating HIV/AIDS with homosexuality, thus wrongfully making it a disease of homosexuals, which could now prevent impoverished Ugandans from seeking treatment out of fear of being stigmatized in their own communities as homosexuals. Now, all of us around the world who thought that Western allies were working to spread great democratic values, what should we think now about this blatant disrespect to democracy and its institutions in Uganda? And therefore, should we start working with other partners who have no interest in interference and or undermining of our political processes, since we are clearly being lied to while manipulating us with foreign aid to maintain us in some form of subservience, colonialism, neo-colonialism, and thus usurping sovereignty of our country from our people? I'm just asking. Thank you.